Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello my friend. On this occasion, I will review a movie entitled Avatar. But before going on, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Gabie Nefa Junita Sitorus. I am grade 12 of Natural Science Department 6. My roll number is 13. Now allow me to continue reviewing the movie. Any work or creation in whatever form, painting, novel, poetry, film, always begin with human reflection on the surrounding environment. Even though it is fictional, imaginary, virtual, and unreal, it is not wrong if the film Avatar become a reflection for anyone who watches it. An avatar is a body in another form that has been cloned in such a way. Avatars are connected to the human mind. This film tells the story of pure life, the life of other creatures in a world called Pandora. There live the Na'vi tribe who worship Ewa like humans in pagan times worship big tree. They are one with nature. The world was in chaos when humans started coming in search of unobtainium, a type of uranium, and started raising forests and colonizing local residents in order to dig up unobtainium in the ground. XII, a cripple with paralyzed leg, is chosen to go on a mission. He and Grace, a botanist, enter the Avatar. Living with the Na'vi tribe, teaching the local residents to speak English and learning about their way of life. However, behind the mission is hidden to the human decide to capture and plunder unobtainium with regard for the welfare and peace of the local population. XII and Grace talk as the Na'vi talk, think as they think. This is the main capital in adapting to new life. Within 3 months, XII had become part of the Omaticaya Sounds, blood brother to the Na'vi population. The film Avatar not only tells how colonialism occurred, but also tells how living creator must actually be one with nature, accompanied by sense of tolerance and not carry out destruction for the benefit of certain group. Those who are colonized will be colonized, but is taught economically and materially, as happened at the end of the film. The human race ultimately lost and returned home empty-handed, no matter how sophisticated the tools he brings from the earth to control them. They are still powerless against creators who are one with nature. The Alliance won a war, but victory cannot be separated from the human influence. XII, Grace, and friends who shoulder to shoulder help the local people to fight back. This condition resembles the history of nations on earth. There are always for each party who provide assistance to independence, both morally and mentally. On the other hand, this film seems to only tell the story of truth versus evil. It is too black and white. There are no gray character and kind of figure who live between the black and white. A mediating figure like Gunawan Wibsono, Ravana's younger brother. In the Ramayana story, the battle between good and bad is allowed to collide according to the scenario. And the civilization of the Na'vi tribe is so backward there is no progress in terms of thought or economy, as if their civilization standing still, monotonous and backward. On Pandora, creatures live alongside each other. Behind the wildness of animal, it turns out there is a feeling of compassion, not just survival. There is a bond between plant, animal, and human. The Navi tribe call is Sahelu, so the natural balance is established. Everything communicate with each other to form a vast network. Grace call it a network more complicated than the human brain. For the Navi tribe, nature should not be exploited for any gain. Instead, they must live side by side, establishing magical communication that is a connection to each other. The Navi tribe does not hesitate to kill for weakness, such as when Naitiri, the daughter of the tribal chief, was about to shoot XII from the top of a giant tree branch. However, there was a flying off shape like a jellyfish. They call it a scared tree seed and landed to a tree and Naitiri arrow. Naitiri also failed to shoot an arrow into XII's heart because he said the scared tree seed communication with him, indication that XIII had a pure soul like a baby. Another example of how communication is established is when Naitiri shot an arrow at an animal resembling a dog. He prayed that the animal spirit would be united with Ayu again. Then, when Grace was dying and was created by a local shaman, all creatures respond to each other. Between Trikmakto, the legendary bird, and XIII until living creature and nature become a unified whole and live in harmony. This is no longer discovered by humans in the film Avatar because the earth was dying, forcing the human race to make other planets as new colonies. What's interesting is when the local residents accept XIII and Grace because they have sincere and poor soul. Children do not immediately accept immigrants. They follow the order of nature that sheep whisper in their earth. The term I see you in the film means not just seeing the physical part, but also seeing the depth of the mind and mind, then acceptance between each other occurs. Such is life of Pandora. Perhaps the film Avatar reminds us that heaven not only exists after death, but heaven can also be created when creator and nature live side by side, interacting with each other in their own way. And no destruction, no exploitation, no need for war of any desire for mutual domination. Avatar is a 2009 American epic science fiction motion capture film written and directed by James Cameron and starring Sam Worthington, Zoe Saldana, Stephen Lang, Michelle Rodriguez, Zul, David Moore, Giovanni Ribisi, and Sigourney Weaver. Following the film's success, Cameron signed with 20th Century Fox to produce two sequels, making Avatar the first of a planned trilogy. The most expensive film deserved be begin to thumb. The film Avatar, the movie by director James Cameron, is inviting a lot of admiration from the audience. Avatar is a semi-real film, meaning that start using 3D animation, although 3D animation in some sense look cheap, obviously animated, but I think it is not too disturbing film Avatar as a whole. With Avatar the movie, James Cameron reconsidered the King of the World movie. After previously also rocked the audience emotionally with Titanic movie. Is it a great movie? I think yes. It's a very amazing film I have ever seen. There are no major plot holes I could see. The technology is brilliant and used well, and the setting itself is gorgeous. Well, it's enough for me telling this movie Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.